We are focusing on the safety of downtown Indianapolis. A man shot and killed outside of Lucas Oil Stadium Monday night, and the suspect is still out there somewhere. This happened while thousands of people are staying in nearby hotels with conventions in town. WRTV's Adam Schumes joining us live. And Adam, we hear a lot about deadly crime around Indianapolis, but what are you learning about crime in downtown Indianapolis?
Yeah, Mark, good evening to you. Police and city officials say downtown is one of the safest places in the entire city. Police say in 2022, just 6% of all crime happened downtown. This all comes as this area around Lucas Oil Stadium was a crime scene nearly 24 hours ago. But people we spoke to around downtown say their confidence is high as ever in feeling safe around the city. Along the streets of downtown Indianapolis,
I love working downtown. It's terrific on particularly lunch breaks.
You'll find people like Joe Schneiders.
You see a lot of people around that you wouldn't interact with in a normal office.
Schneiders has worked in the Circle City for nearly a decade.
It's comfortable, I'd say. I think it's very polite and easy place to live.
And he feels downtown is starting to return to the way it was before the pandemic.
We don't have horrible traffic. Parking's actually rather simple. It's easy to get in and out of.
I'm here as a manufacturer for the NTA show.
Richard Vermette is one of thousands of people who travel to the Hoosier State for a number of conventions happening over the next couple of days.
All the manufacturers come together. I actually have an all-electric vehicle in the Ford booth.
Richard says he was staying in a hotel near where police lights and detectives try to put together the pieces about what led up to the shooting death of a 35-year-old man Monday night. Police say he was found on a sidewalk near Lucas Oil Stadium.
I was a bit worried because I was here all day yesterday setting things up and and now I heard that the person still hasn't been apprehended, so we're a little worried about that.
At least 70 officers responded to the scene. At one point, the convention center was placed on lockdown, the same place where Richard's conference will be held over the next 3 days.
Well, I always pick and choose my places to be in the safer areas, and you got to be smart about it today, but this was really too close to home.
As Richard tries to focus on his conference, he wants Hoosiers to be aware of their surroundings.
Be safe, be vigilant, and if you see anything suspicious, talk to the authorities.
Yeah, that man has been identified as 35-year-old Donnie Lee Sanders. Police say this investigation remains ongoing. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Mark?
Adam, you covered crime all around Indianapolis. So my question to you tonight is, what steps have city leaders taken that you've talked to keep the downtown area safe?
Yeah, Mark, well, city leaders and police say they're working as hard as ever to make sure downtown is one of the safest places in the city. Monday night's incident was just the second homicide this year in downtown. Like we mentioned off the top, in 2022, just 6% of all crime happened in downtown. Like we mentioned, city leaders and police are working as hard as ever. The city says they're focused on making downtown as safe as possible, including a new grant program that can help businesses cover the cost to enroll in the B-Link camera system. So those cameras are intended to reduce the amount of time it takes to get footage from cameras to investigators. We have a link to that for you on our website, WRTV.com. Just about 25 minutes or so ago, I spoke to a man who said he was Donnie's coworker here at Lucas Oil Stadium. They've been working together just for the last couple days, getting ready for the motocross event this weekend. Described him as a loving father and just a kind man. We'll have more from him coming up tonight on the news at 11. Just a reminder, this case remains under investigation at this time. But for now, we're live in downtown Indianapolis this evening. Adam Schumes, WRTV.